Time is ticking away before we inevitably get the next big phone from Samsung, the Galaxy S25. The company's next flagship phones are sure to be some of the best when they come out, but we're still a good ways away from it. Naturally, we expect the Galaxy S25 to make all the necessary iterative improvements to retain a seat among the best Android phones out there. And given all the Galaxy AI features that accompany the Galaxy S24, it's almost certain that Samsung will follow up with more compelling features powered by artificial intelligence with the Galaxy S25. Leaks have slowly been developing to give us clues and ideas about what to expect with the Galaxy S25. Here's everything we know so far about the Galaxy S25, Galaxy S25 Plus, and Galaxy S25 Ultra. Historically, Samsung traditionally releases its flagship series early in the year, usually in January or February. The Galaxy S24 was announced during Galaxy Unpacked on January 17, 2024, and released on January 31, 2024. Knowing that, we suspect that the Galaxy S25's announcement and release would line up close to those anniversaries in 2025. Samsung actually pulled up the Galaxy S24's announcement a week earlier, so it will be interesting if Samsung does that this time too. Since Apple didn't increase the price of its iPhone 16 lineup, it's less likely for Samsung to increase its prices, but a popular leaker noted that the price could be a little higher as this time the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 will be costlier, so this could add to the overall cost. One immediate way Samsung could shake things up with the design of the Galaxy S25 is by increasing the size of its display. Known leaker US1122 reports that the Galaxy S25 screen will go from the Galaxy S24's 6.2 inches to a slightly larger 6.36 inches, which would effectively match the increased display size of the iPhone 16 Pro. We suspect that the phone itself would be a little larger than its predecessor, mainly to accommodate the larger screen, as Samsung slimmed down the S24's bezels over the S23. But to keep the phone easy to handle, Samsung may be making at least the Ultra model rounder on the back to help it sit more comfortably in your hand. Aside from the Galaxy S25 potentially getting a larger display, the rest of the design should be familiar. Both the S25 and S25 Plus should feature the same armor aluminum frame, while the titanium frame will likely remain exclusive to the S25 Ultra. But there's still plenty of time for things to change as new leaks emerge. We've seen a potential design for the Galaxy S25 Ultra thanks to a rumor-based render. It looks familiar enough and still appears to come with a built-in S Pen, but it shows, as we've heard before, that the corners are rounder than previous Ultra Galaxies and its display is wider, giving it quite a different look. As for the displays, Samsung certainly made a point of detailing how all three versions of the Galaxy S24 offer 2600 nit brightness. However, in our own benchmark testing, none of them came close to reaching those claims, but that won't stop the company from improving this feature with the Galaxy S25. On the performance side, analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 will be the only option for every Galaxy S25 model. Still, another rumor, this one out of Korea, suggests Samsung may strike a deal with MediaTek to supply chipsets for some of its S25 models. We'll have to wait and see which chipset Samsung provides, but one thing is for sure. The chipset will be powerful enough to compete with the recently launched iPhone 16 Pro. Another performance boost could come to the Galaxy S25 Ultra specifically, as it's tipped to get UFS 4.1 storage. Most Galaxy S24 models use UFS 4.0, so the improvement would be incremental but would still result in a performance uplift, helping support any AI features included with the new phone. From a connectivity perspective, another big upgrade coming to the Galaxy S25 series could be satellite connectivity. This would allow users to send messages, particularly to emergency services, while off the grid. Samsung's camera quality has been in neck-and-neck competition with iPhones since the S23, and it looks to be a similar case this time. However, there's a report that Samsung might ditch the 3x telephoto zoom for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Other leaks suggest that both the ultra-wide and secondary telephoto lenses on the Galaxy S25 Ultra will be upgraded, with both cameras using 50MP sensors instead of the 12MP and 10MP sensors found on the S24 Ultra. The second claim seems more promising. Whatever the case, one thing is sure: Samsung can't afford to lose to Apple's new camera king, the iPhone 16. The recently launched iPhone 16 outperformed the Galaxy S24 Ultra in camera and videography quality. Recently tested the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra's battery, and it comfortably lasted longer than the iPhone 16's battery life. This was made possible due to better optimization of Android this time, so we can expect the newer S25 Ultra to have very good battery life next year. One area that certainly needs upgrading is the phone's charging capabilities. Samsung has kept the same 25-watt wired charging speed with the Galaxy S24, so it would be a tremendous boost if the Galaxy S25 could get an upgrade. That's because both the S24 Plus and S24 Ultra feature 45-watt wired charging speeds. There's even more opportunity to improve charging as a whole with the entire S25 series, as the OnePlus 12 is proof that you can get a fully charged phone with 30 minutes of charging. Finally, Samsung will also need to upgrade the wireless charging speed in the Galaxy S25 line, as it's been limited to 15 watts since the S9. An upgrade is long overdue, especially with the OnePlus 12 flaunting a ridiculous 50-watt wireless charging speed. After introducing a handful of Galaxy AI features with the S24, Samsung will need to develop even more for the Galaxy S25. We've tested many of the Galaxy AI features, like instant slow-mo, generative edit, and voice recorder summaries, proving that many of them have practical applications. Others, however, still hover on that fine line of being novel. There haven't been any leaks on what new Galaxy AI features we could see with the Galaxy S25. Although a Samsung executive did raise the possibility of infusing the Bixby personal assistant with generative AI capabilities. Samsung has a huge challenge ahead of itself with the Galaxy S25. There's certainly more pressure on its flagship phones because if you remove the processing performance and battery life improvements of the Galaxy S24, the upgrades are minor at best, especially since the same Galaxy AI features have trickled down to the S23. It's even more important for Samsung to deliver significant upgrades to the Galaxy S25's cameras and charging speeds. So, what do you think about the upcoming Galaxy S25 Ultra? Will it be powerful enough to beat the new iPhone 16 Pro? Tell me your thoughts in the comments section, like this video, and subscribe to our channel for more tech updates.